Hi guys, it's Nyx, and we're back with our first video here on our Bay Beauty Creations YouTube channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today we're going to do a bridal look on the beautiful Paula. Paula is a local esthetician and nail technician here in Tampa Bay, so I'm going to leave her information below as well so you guys can check her out on her page. So today, like I said, we're going to do a bridal look. It's springtime coming up soon, and I know we're going to do a lot of inspiration for our Bay Beauty bride. And so most of this video is going to be recorded for time's sake, just so I can get it done in an efficient amount of time. And I'll also talk through the products that I use and have all those listed down in the description bar below if you want to check those out. And also, if you want to have any services done by me, I am in the Tampa Bay area, but I also service Brandon, Riverview, Valrico, South Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, and Fort Myers area. So I'll also leave my website information below, and you can check that out for yourself for booking. All right, so let's get started. All right, so here I'm just prepping Paula's skin with a little bit of moisturizing lotion from Pond's for dry skin. And then I'm following up with that in her T-zone areas and any area she gets oily with a little bit of mattifying primer from Black Radiance. And then I start to get her brows prepped for grooming using a NYX eyebrow pencil in the shade Espresso. Her eyebrows are pretty dark to begin with, so I didn't want to make them too harsh, and so I always go in with a shade that's a little bit lighter than my client's brows. And so as you can see, I just filled them in slightly from the outside inward, and then I'm cleaning up beneath and above each eyebrow with a little bit of concealer just to sharpen them up a bit and to create a clean canvas for my eyeshadow below. So you see here, I'm applying a little bit of concealer to each of her lids just to cover up any redness or veins that may be present on the lids. I want to say I'm using Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Fair. I'm also going to follow that up with a little bit of primer, eyeshadow primer, as a base just to keep it nice and sticky and tacky before I apply my base. I do let it sit for a while before I apply my eyeshadows though. So after my concealer and eyeshadow primer gets a little bit tacky and dried down, I go in with a little bit of setting powder. I'm using Mercier in the Translucent just to set all of her lids so that there's no creasing and the eyeshadow goes on a little bit smoother. So the first eyeshadow I'm going in with is from Makeup Designery in the shade Chamois.
I know I'm saying that wrong, but it's Chamois. And it's just a taupey beige. And I'm gradually building that color up in her like upper crease, like just above her crease and almost up to the brow bone. And then I'll follow up with a medium tone brown in the shade Kisses from Bebella Cosmetics, just to deepen up her actual crease. And I'm gonna drag that down onto her upper lid, just to create some dimension on the background of her lids. And so now time to add some shimmer. I'm going in with this beautiful gold shimmer shadow by Bebella Cosmetics. It's called Ladies Out. I'm just placing that all over her lower lid just to add some dimension. I'm gonna go over that with some pigment in just a second. And so the pigment I chose to use is from NYX, and it is in the shade Vegas Baby. It's a beautiful pale gold. However, when I placed it on top of that deeper gold, it changed it into more of like a rosy gold. And I do apply primer to this pigment as well, just to help it adhere. I use the NYX glitter primer for this as well. As you can see, I don't really cut the crease because I don't want any sharp, harsh lines, especially since we're going for more of a soft daytime glam bridal look. I find that just patting it in the direction of her lid, in the natural direction of her lid, gives it a nice dimension and the illusion of a cut crease without actually cutting it. So I guess at some point my video or recorder cut off, and so it didn't really record me applying my foundation, but I just went in with my Face Atelier Paris in 3 different shades. It is a waterproof foundation, and I use the shades Honey Beige, Ultra Pale, and Vanilla. As far as her contour, I use the Black Opal foundation stick in the shade Hazelnut, just to bring some warmth to her face. I also went in with some Shop Miss A lashes in the style Aria. I think they're perfect for this look, for a soft glam look, just to give her some volume and to deepen up the eye look. So also off camera, I applied lashes and mascara and liner. And I also applied the same eyeshadows used on her lid onto her lower lash line, just to smoke it out a tad bit and add warmth to her eyes as well. And so here I'm just doing some final touches. I'm blending out all those harsh edges using the NYX No Filter finishing powder, not setting powder. It's a finishing powder. That's what gives it that beautiful blurred, airbrushed finish that we love to see on camera. This brings the whole look together. And so we can't forget about the lips. For this look, I chose to layer quite a few products on. There's not just one. So first I'm lining the edges of her lips with this NYX matte pencil liner in the shade Brown. And then you'll see me go over that with a darker liquid matte lipstick. I believe it's from ColourPop in the shade Times Square. It's just a deeper pinky brownie nude. And that just helps to provide a base for the cream lipstick that I put on top. So as it fades throughout the day and out the night, it'll have something to peek through without showing her bare lips. And then of course we're gonna blend those edges in, blend everything together and top it with some beautiful gloss. And I chose to use Champagne by e.l.f. So because we've mattified her entire face, I'm going with a little bit of highlight. This is one of my favorites to use on more fair skin tones, and it's by AOA Studio in the shade Cream Puff. It's a beautiful pale champagne gold. It just really gives a very lit from within glow to the cheeks and to the face without being overly glittery or overly shimmery. And it just glides on. And there you have it, you all. That concludes this look for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Here is her before, and here is the final look. A beautiful, soft glam daytime bridal look that can easily transition into the night, and you'll look just as stunning as when you first walk down the aisle. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I plan to do a lot more in the future. I really enjoyed filming these demos. And so be sure that you like, subscribe, and comment below if you want to see more. Make sure you hit the bell to get the notifications when they post, and I'll see you in the next video.